I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that song.
This is the part that I got pissed off at, and I'll tell you when it is.
That
well, I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess his reaction was something like this. Wow. In fact, actually, I've got a clip of what the reaction is of. So Kevin's watching the man-on-man sex with the doll. So Kevin starts getting excited. He's coming up with ideas of what he wants to see happen next. So this is what Kevin said. I'm gonna.
Ooh, Lady KB, but there's no lady guests. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's go.
The clip for him.
Go suck a dick.
It's my favorite.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, poor Kevin.
What I'd like you to do, though, guys, is it's very telling about this constant that the talk about KB, lots of talk about KB, and I'm going to suggest that as you watch this, wonder whether or not there are similarities, because I don't really pay attention normally to stuff. Like I watch and, you know, I enjoy and whatnot. But as I was watching stuff, I was like, and thought about it more. I'm like, oh, this seemed like KB like to me, without clips, but here we go.
Kevin, he's getting lonely, but he's got a lovely smile, and that's all that matters. Hit the like button. So, speaking of MLC, thank you for setting me up. We'll get to MLC in a minute. I want to talk about Schmuel Buckman, because
who doesn't want to talk about Schmuel Buckman? So, but anyway, let's go.
At the minute, he's been on this crazy, weird turn where it's like he went from being so beloved at the start of the year to now he's had this really strange 2026 where he claims that Penny wanted to bang him in Vegas or something like that.
I didn't claim that Penny wanted to bang me. Penny told me that you know, if something were to happen to Darren or something along those lines, I was next up. You came up with Hall Pass, and let me tell you, it happened. All right. Now, I thought it was a joke, and that's why I shared it, because I thought it was a joke. I wouldn't have otherwise. She was hammered, very, very drunk, gave me a very long hug. And it was like me with my arms at my side, because if you've ever seen her husband, he's really, really big. And so I didn't know what to do, but she said it. And we've seen that she does have issues with that. I may, Aussie, but hang on one. All right. The Aussie guy has pointed something out to me, which, oh, look at this. Thank you, AVRIL, for $3. Keanu is smarter and funnier and classier than you are. I'll go with, I don't know, classier, definitely. I mean, she's aces in the looks department. Smarter, I don't know. Maybe we could equal out, but you know, aside from Gino, I'm not really sure that anybody's ever called her really funny. But hey, that's just me. And AvRIL for another $3. Can you do that weird cough thing again? I don't think it was weird. So, you know, it's just me. So it'll probably happen again. But thank you again for the other $3. Now, let me get back to what we're doing. Thank you, everybody, for your super tips, super chats, and the whole bet. And here we go.
He has been accused, or should we say, Lemmy, it came to our attention that he was the one that allegedly spread the rumor about a main killing in Vegas. So there's that.
About
now
what?
he's
Okay. This is where my blood started to boil a little bit. This is where I got pissed off. And I'll let it run for another, I don't know, half a minute or two. But there you go.
Huh?
About what in Vegas?
There was a rumor that I Dave Sarah's doll, Kaylee in Vegas.
I don't understand
That
what
he
you're saying.
fucked Kaylee in Vegas. There was
All right. So this pissed me off because, one, the only time I've ever heard of this rumor, it came from Hughezy, and it seemed very self-serving. And I don't understand why, when you asked me, whatever, 2 or 3 weeks ago about this, I told you that I didn't do it, that the first time I was hearing it was just now when you were telling it to me. So you know that I didn't start it. You know that I had nothing to do with it, right? But yet you perpetuate it on your show, and you just you keep it up, right? Now, frankly, I don't normally care. Like, I don't really give a shit. People lie about me all the time. People lie about everyone on the internet, right? I've heard lies that Gino owes 33 grand to Amex, but everybody lies all the time. It's not a big deal. What I dislike about this really annoys me is it puts me in a position with Kaylee where Kaylee thinks I was saying shit about her. And that to me is bullshit. And, you know, it would be one thing if it were a rumor, if it were even closely associated with me. I would live with it. If I had said it, I would live with it. But I didn't say it. You know I didn't say it. But yet you're just gonna keep going. You're just gonna keep going with it. You know? And oh, it's hilarious to you. And then you go, like, again, allegedly. So everybody, you know, his tweet afterwards where I mentioned it was, well, you know, I said allegedly, and you know, like everything mostly in the Dabbleverse, it's not really true or whatever. Well, guess what? Then don't say it. It's either true or it's not true. If it's true, say it. If it's not true, don't say it. Right? So like fuck you for trying to throw me under the bus because you want to seem like you're good enough for Kaylee. And dude, I know Kaylee. Kaylee doesn't fuck anybody in the Dabbleverse. She doesn't mess with people she works with. It's like they say on the plane, you know, when you get off, like, we want to thank you for flying with us because we know you have many choices when you fly. Earlier people will find that familiar. So I just like that was the thing that pissed me off. And then the other stuff that followed it, look, Keanu jumps in. We've had beefs. She goes after me. I go after her. I'm fine with that. You know, it wasn't that big of a deal. Penny again, you know, still mad at me for something else. We are going there. So, what I am saying to Mr. Hughes is, one, well, most importantly, you know, I didn't start the rumor. You know, I had nothing to do with it. And there's never been a person that said this. And so we're going to look at today's show, which was put behind the wall to remove silent parts, right? Editing. So I'll have moniker. Schmuel, remember you're under oath. Yeah, it's not about being under oath. Look, I don't give a fuck about truth or lies or whatever. But you're interfering with my relationship with somebody else. You're tossing both me and Kaylee under the bus. So you know, I know, look, I know that Kaylee is a get in the Dabbleverse. I know that all these guys want to have sex with Kaylee or want to be thought of as having sex with Kaylee. I get that. I get that. And if that's what you want to go with, I don't have really that much of a problem with it. Don't attach my name to it. Boom. I think people are just being polite to Penny to wait and see what actually happens. She's look, Penny is very nice. But I just I don't I don't understand the end game. It seems very much like I don't know. It just seems like there's beef after beef after beef. And there was something to something else that there was another comment in that show which I'm not going to play, where she went, "Oh, and then he said Darren didn't want to talk to him, and it never happened." Well, it actually did happen, and not only did it happen, what happened was Darren felt that I was supposedly big timing because I didn't want to talk to him. I went up to him to talk to him. He didn't seem interested. I stood next to him within a few feet with his wife for an hour, talking to her and other people, and he never said anything. And I went on their show to talk about this. And this is, I don't know, the second or third time that this has happened, right? Because the first time was, oh, I was big timing them because I didn't go on their show or I didn't invite them on. I didn't know who the fuck they were at the time, right? They were just some show that Chow was like, oh, the next big thing, the next big thing. And, you know, you get that's everything with, so, and I did when I found out who they were and I fucking went on their show. And so that was it. And we had a great time in Vegas, right? Now, where we had a falling out was when we came back, and it had to do with the whole pretty antisocial thing. Because some people, and this may sound hypocritical, but some people like to dish it out, but can't fucking take it. And that's what happened there. There was a thing with pretty antisocial. She critiqued them, they critiqued her, and I'm fine with that. Like, I was fine with that. But what it got into was, it then wound up turning into pretty antisocial, using filters. She doesn't look this way. She has to be in control. Just all sorts of, like, the classic shit that you say about women. That's really what I think. It's like, if a guy did the things that pretty antisocial did, we'd be all fucking good with it. But because she was a woman, these guys felt like, oh yeah, let's just fucking go attack. Let's attack. So that's, and I call that out, and that's fucking where, and that's how this beef got started. It had nothing to do with hall passes or who wanted to go there, whatever. So there we go. And now they're going, by the way, if I'm on Saturday, I will redirect everyone over there, because they're going to do a big takedown, a Buckman takedown of me on Saturday night. So if you get the chance, folks, it's Penny and the Dork. Go over there and subscribe and hit notifications, and you won't like it. Metal Gear Solid says, Big Red does use heavy filters. She's also quite heavy. Know what I mean? No, she's not. She's actually not. She's, I don't know, man. All I can say is, I can't imagine any of you guys turning this down. So there we go. All right. The Daily Dabbler. Who are you to bitch about anything creepy, old man? For $2. Thank you so much. It's America. I've got the right to complain about anything. So there you go. And again, thank you for your $2, Daily Dabbler. Happy to have you. Mr. Blue Sky. That's more like it. Hi, Rochi. MBS, welcome. Haven't seen you in quite a while. Garrett Zach, no plugs for the enemy. No, nobody's an enemy here. It's look, we're all going to stand and fall on our own, right? All this gatekeeping and all this other stuff, it's all bullshit, right? we're either going to make it or we're not going to make it. You know, I'm still trying, you know, and I joke around, but like, I'm hoping that, you know, I learn how to do this and I get good at it the day before I die. Or in the alternative, the greatest thing I could probably do is boom, die on stream live. But you know, look, and my day is sooner coming than any of yours. So there you go. Oh look, speaking of creepy old men, Stealth Chaos is here. Garrett is a heck. Are you a fan of this? All right. Just like Clown Town and Puzzle Factory. We gotta choose Schmuel. I mean, yeah, you do, but that's the point, right? You choose. I'm not choosing for you. And I don't really care.
And hey, Adam.
Hey, Dirty Rat.
Dirty Rat's a good boy. He is. Check him out on the YouTube channel.